as well.
Oh, my. Can I say blessed be found?
Okay, folks, let's get started. And in order to participate in the worship service, you need a bulletin. It's written out and it's on the screen. All right, so a little introductory comment about what we're going to be doing today. If you look at worship, you can understand that there are kind of three kinds or modalities of worship that you can organize around: worship experience, worship encounter, and worship service. Now, in worship encounter, the focus of a particular church is on music, and music is God's gift that activates all regions of the human brain simultaneously. It's one of the few things where your whole brain is activated. It's a real gift from God. And churches that focus on worship experience usually have up front the band and so forth, the centerpiece, and they spend a lot of time and with music and so forth. And they want the people to have a worship experience, which is a very wonderful, personal, subjective experience. Okay, now, the second is called worship encounter. And worship encounter, charismatics, Pentecostal, vineyard churches, churches that hyper-focus on the person in the ministry of the Holy Spirit. They focus on worship around presence and the power of the Holy Spirit, and they do a lot of ministry, okay? Now, what's missing from the first two is worship service. And biblically, if you want to understand what worship is, one of the places is 1 Peter 2:9. Listen to Peter's words. But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people, that you may declare the wonderful deeds of Him who called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. Notice, in that understanding, the focus of worship is not what you experience inside and how worship is impacting or blessing you. The focus is being gathered together by the Holy Spirit to be God's people. In worship service, the focus is on who we are, and together we're saying to Salem, Oregon, Jesus Christ is Lord. And a good way to organize worship service is liturgically or add structure to it. So I thought during this Advent season, we might just give it a try. Okay? So that's why you have a bulletin in front of you. And you find that the bulletin is full of God's Word. You can't worship God without God's Word. All right? So thank you, and Harmony.
So if you'll please